This is Source Codex, also known as Jazz Fusion Guy. And if my voice doesn't sound as usual, it's because I got a Tootsie Roll going. But anyway, just wanted to let you all know I'm having a huge sale on Amazon, Discogs, and eBay of Steve Roach music. Probably the top ambient synthesizer musician on the planet today. So, here's some of the goodies that are available. Dreamtime Return, that's a 2 CD. New Life Dreaming, it's a 1 CD. Early Man, it's a 2 CD. Steve Roach, The Lost Pieces. And if I didn't mention before, which is a plus, let's see if I can find what I'm talking about. A lot of these Steve Roach CDs are signed by him, and they'll be indicated in the individual listings as to whether they are signed by Steve or not, which makes them collectible a little bit more valuable. Steve Roach, The Lost Pieces. Steve Roach Core. Ah, classic, quiet music on the good old Fortuna record label. This is probably, next to Structures from Silence, my favorite Steve Roach release. And Steve Roach Atmospheric Conditions. Steve Roach Streams and Currents. A lot of these CDs I already own in my personal collection, but I'll tell you where I got these CDs and why I'm selling them. Steve Roach Texture Maps, a wonderful release. The classic that started it all for Steve, that really propelled him into history as far as ambient releases. Steve Roach Structures from Silence. Tell you a quick little story about this release. The Structures from Silence, the 28-minute, 33-second release. When I put this on, I believe it was a cassette tape that I bought. I left my young daughter and my wife sitting in the living room listening to this music. I went in another part of the house to do something. I was only gone like 10 minutes. When I came back, both of them were fast asleep. My daughter sprawled on the floor, and my wife essentially passed out on the couch. That's what this music can do to you. It can put you in the most relaxed state I think I've ever experienced. All right. Steve Roach, The Lost Pieces 4. Places Beyond. Hup. Steve Roach, A Day Out of Time. This is a compilation CD. Steve Roach, The Light Fantastic. And a double CD release. Steve Roach's All Is Now Live 2002. From all these different places, all put together. Now, some releases that are really highly collectible is this box set, Mystic Chords and Sacred Spaces, with Steve Roach's releases inside. A goodie. Steve Roach Immersion 2, Steve Roach Immersion 3, which is a 3 CD release. If you can't get relaxed listening to that, I don't know what's wrong with you. And another copy of Texture Maps. I believe, yeah, this one is not signed, but the other Texture Maps I'm offering is signed. Steve Roach, Stormwarning, live in concert. And the last, the remastered Structures from Silence by Steve Roach. I'll replace the jewel case if anybody decides to buy this one. Now you might ask, where did you come up with all of these Steve Roach CDs? Well, I many times will shop around and I will buy CDs in bulk lots. These CDs came from a 140 CD bulk lot auction that I bid on and won. And I was thrilled to see all of these Steve Roach CDs. There was also some Robert Rich in there, another ambient composer, but the majority was classical CDs. But, as I say, this glut of Steve Roach music is available at Amazon. Look for Fat CDs for You Now, that's me. And on Discogs, under the name Source Codex, and at eBay under the name Jazz Fusion Guy. I will try to give links to my store at Discogs, my virtual store on eBay. The links will be down in the description underneath this video. Now, as far as finding this stuff on Amazon, you're just going to have to go through the list of CDs that I listed one by one if you're interested. And when you click on that selection of used, new, collectible, whatever, look for FAT, P-H-A-T, CDs for You Now. And if you want to support me as a musician and support ambient music in general, get the word out about this collection of stuff that's for sale. Unfortunately, I'm not shipping internationally. It's too expensive and too much of a hassle. But though there's a way around it, if you don't live in the U.S., see if you can find a friend that lives in the U.S., have them buy it from me. I will ship to them, and then your buddy or buddies can ship to you in whatever part of the world you live. Okay, that's it for now. I hope that in this pile of goodies you find something you don't have or something you didn't know that Steve Roach released. He's a great guy. He and I have chatted it up in emails, and I've recently joined his exclusive club on Bandcamp to get at it. Releases not available anywhere else. So you might consider that. Go to Steve Roach's Bandcamp website or project website on Bandcamp and sign up. Only costs a little bit of money per month, and you get access to rare recordings by Steve. All right, have a great day. I've got to get back to either listing more CDs by other artists, or I just might play with my new Korg Wave State or my Modal Electronics Argon 8. Now there's a choice for you. Do I play with my synthesizers, or do I list synthesizer music? I don't know. Choices, choices, choices.